Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Takes the handoff again. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs, you get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. It's a quick spin move. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Got a lane. Can he get in? Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Defensive, nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
Ball handed off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the tailback's got it again. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. This crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's swarmed by the defense. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Vols.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
The Ducks will line up on first and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Trying to extend the play. Extending the play now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Salker able to get home with the sack. That sack sets up a third down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Almost intercepted. He caught it, but could not stay in bounds. Incomplete.
The quarterback catches a break on this throw. He puts it up into traffic. The defender actually catches the ball, comes down out of bounds, or he would have had a pick.
And the Ducks will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. And it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And here's the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
7-4-0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Runs right over the defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Vols are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This try is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Second down play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Try and muscle for the first down. The Ducks keep the football on the move.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They've got him down out near the 40. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the running back takes the handoff. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
A nice job here by this back picking up the first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
The Ducks are going to keep this drive rolling. The back's got it. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Give it to the back again. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Well, crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score.
Touchdown, Ducks.
Touchdown, Oregon. Number 1 in the end zone.
Lining up to try the extra point. And he knocks it right through.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 7.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Can he take it all the way? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Nice catch made along the sideline. He does just get the foot down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking for 6. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Touchdown, Oregon. Number 8. In the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll call for the fair catch here. Just time enough for one more play in the half. The shotgun running play call. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the 1st half that they could take advantage of.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Third down, out of the shotgun. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he knocks that one right through.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field, looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And the Ducks will crank up the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Direct snap to the back. Gets the first and still running. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Ducks are in the red zone now. They're going to run the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes long. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Well, we're in the fourth quarter. The offense has the ball in the red zone, looking to maybe put this game away, and they turn the ball over, giving their opponent some life.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. And they get him down after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30. The Vols pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Oregon 14, Tennessee 10.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Breaks loose at the 15. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Receiver in motion now. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. As a design quarterback keeper. He shreds the tackle. A sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. We'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Catch made on the left side. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made by the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go and play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Solid 1st down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Tennessee. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the left. Get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. back out on the field. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
We reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? And the quarterback come through under pressure. Down a score late here in the 4th. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Just trying to get rid of it. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Here's the 2nd down play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? Not able to connect. Incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Ducks, to take the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Oregon.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. So after the late touchdown, they'll kick it away here and hope the defense can hold on to seal this W. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's brought down, but what a pick to preserve the victory for this defense. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.